Paul and I have been playing together in the Sydney Symphony Orchestra for I think 40 years, which is a long time when I added it up.
I remember when I was at school,
Yeah.
I had some lessons from Rick on drums.
That's right. That's right. He was
So
great. Yes.
we go back
Yeah.
a long way.
Yeah. Cliff would bring you
Even
over.
before
Yeah.
you were living in Mossman.
In
then?
Mossman, that's right. Yeah. Paul used to come over and we'd get the sticks out and we'd be working away, and yeah, he was fantastic. He was great. He could have been a contender. You could have got a job as a percussionist, mate.
No, lugging all that gear around.
Oh yeah, forget that.
Hey?
Crikey.
No,
Get over that.
wouldn't
Yeah.
fit in the sports car, mate.
No, not with your image.
The impression of Rick, it's infectious when you first meet him. When I first met Rick, it was 40 years ago this year. I was about 15 and went along and had some lessons because my father, who was also in the orchestra, said that you've been studying with Michael and he's now left the orchestra, why don't you have some lessons from Rick? And we instantly hit it off. And he's a wonderful teacher, a great musician and a great instrumentalist. And now to be working in the orchestra with him, it is just a dream.
But the thing that's really sustained the friendship over a long time, besides the music, of which we're on the same wavelengths, certainly is his generosity of spirit. He is one of the most generous people, but that open-heartedness expresses itself in his playing as well. So that's why his playing touches me deeply, and also we think the same way. Yeah, so it's easy. Yeah.
It was back in 1974 when we were doing a prom concert in the Sydney Town Hall.
Right.
John Hopkins was the conductor, but that particular year they had the Berlioz Requiem, which needed 4 separate brass bands in the 4 corners of the town hall.
And how old were you then, Paul?
Oh, 13, 14, something like that.
Yeah, we started young in those days. I was about 17 when I started. I was a late starter.
You were, that's right.
Yes.
But that was the first time I think that we worked together.
Yes.
And Cliff had my dad, who was in the orchestra as well as the tuba player then.
A wonderful man.
He was instrumental in getting Rick to come back from New York. I think you were.
I was in London at that stage.
You had been to
I've been
America?
to New York.
Right.
Yeah, I've been away for 5 years, but subsequently I returned, and Cliff had actually made had spoken to the manager, and so I was able to go in as a casual, and then from then on I did an audition and I got a job in the orchestra.
I still remember that phone call.
Yes.
Of Cliff phoning your dad,
Yes.
George.
Yes.
After there was a vacancy
Yes.
in the orchestra.
Yes.
This is either late 73 or early 74.
Yes.
And he said, George, somebody's just retired in the orchestra. We've got to get Rick back somehow or other. Let him know that there's a vacancy. I can still remember him in the dining room at home on the phone having a good old chat to him.
Amazing.